As we all know very well, one of Trump's loudest defenses following the FBI search of his Florida beach club last month has been a chest-pounding declaration that he had declassified all the sensitive government documents. So it doesn't matter that they wound up there. He said that, quote, everything was declassified. But so far, that argument has been noticeably absent from any declaration by Trump's lawyers in court. This morning, in a legal filing, Trump's attorneys once again failed to say that Trump declassified any documents. Furthermore, they are insisting that actually these documents might not, in fact, be classified to begin with. Essentially, Trump's team is saying, don't trust the DOJ because who knows if these papers are really classified. Over and over again in their 40-page filing, the 100 classified documents identified by the DOJ, the Justice Department, are referred to by Trump's legal team as, quote, purportedly classified. Yes, that is classified in quotes. A little over 2 hours after that sharply worded filing, Trump's attorneys and the Justice Department appeared in federal court in Brooklyn this afternoon for their first conference with the newly appointed Trump-picked special master, Judge Raymond Dearie. Dearie is a senior judge in the Eastern District of New York, so Brooklyn is his turf. 2 hours after Trump's team cast doubt on the government's assertion that these documents are classified, again, purportedly classified with air quotes. Yes, like those very clearly marked documents you see right now on your screen, purportedly classified. The special master, again, handpicked by Trump, essentially said, I'm inclined to think that they are indeed classified. Before I read this quote, quick law school lesson here. You should know that prima facie evidence means on the face of it. Now, here is Judge Dearie on those classified documents, speaking to Trump's attorneys this afternoon. The government, of course, wants the classified documents off the table for the moment, at least, and I understand that. We're dealing with presumably highly sensitive information. If I'm going to verify the classification, what am I looking at? Is there a claim that the document is classified that should not have been classified? Is that in play before me as a special master? Is there a claim that something was labeled purposely classified that isn't? What exactly is the nature of it? The reason I ask is, if the government essentially gives me prima facie evidence that these are classified documents, and you, Team Trump, decide for whatever reason not to advance any claims of classification, which I understand is your prerogative, I'm left with a prima facie case of classified documents. And as far as I'm concerned, that's the end of it. To be clear, Judge Dearie, the special master, who Trump's side advocated for, basically told Trump's attorneys, the government has said these documents are classified. And unless you somehow prove otherwise, quote, that is it. Or in other words, layman's terms, put up or shut up. He even threw this zinger at Team Trump later during the roughly 45-minute conference. Quote, I guess my view of it is you can't have your cake and eat it. Trump's attorney, Jim Trusty, responded, quote, sure, understood. Obviously, the court is going to want evidence, not just pure argument. Well, yeah, you could say that again. Trump's attorney then pressed the judge on obtaining the proper security clearance so Team Trump can view these purportedly or pretty decidedly classified documents. Let us say that did not go so well. Here is Trump attorney Jim Trusty again. Quote, we would just appreciate some help from the court kind of pushing that along where we might be able to get people cleared in a way where it doesn't slow anything down and doesn't unnecessarily hamstring us if we review these documents. Special Master Dearie responded, quote, let's not belittle the fact that we are dealing with at least potentially legitimately classified information. Dearie continued, the government has a very strong obligation, as all of us, to see to it that that information doesn't get in the wrong hands. It's not just a matter, it seems to me, of being cleared. It's a matter of need to know. And if you need to know, you will know. That's the way I see it. If you need to know, you will know. The subtext there seems to be, I'm not really sure Team Trump needs to know right now. Special Master Dearie also made an interesting announcement toward the end of the conference concerning those classified documents. He said, quote, if I can make my judgments without, I don't want to see the material. It's presumably sensitive material. If I can make my recommendation to Judge Cannon, right or wrong, without exposing myself or you to that material, I will do it. Special Master Dearie today went out of his way here to say that he does not want to see the classified material and will do his best to make his recommendations without viewing it. At another point in the hearing, Dearie asked the Justice Department lawyers what they would do if their motion in the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals fails. The DOJ attorney replied that the department would consider its appellate options, or, in other words, take it to the Supreme Court.